Hey guys, my name is Bharat and I'm the creator of Bharat in Germany. This is the episode 6, season 2 of A Day in Life of a Student in Germany, where we show you lifestyles of students studying in different German universities. This season is brought to you in collaboration with Study in Germany Land of Ideas, a campaign conducted by DAD, the German Academic Exchange Service. In this episode, we have Navneet from India with us, who is studying at Ingolstadt. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Navneet and I'm currently pursuing my Masters in International Automotive Engineering at Technische Hochschule Ingolstadt. So I come from the city of Hyderabad in India, and right from the very beginning there were two things that really fascinated me: cars and technology. Now as I grew up, it became very clear to me that I would like to combine both of these and create solutions that bring a positive impact into the lives of other people. And ever since, this has been my biggest motivation, and it has driven me towards everything that I have achieved till now. This passion helped me collectively build India's first solar electric passenger vehicle. But the automobile as we know it is undergoing a major transformation. The cars of the future are going to be electric and autonomous, and I wanted myself to be part of creating this sustainable future. The International Automotive Engineering course at THI provided me with the perfect platform to start this particular journey, and it has brought me to this beautiful country a year ago. Now, with all the uncertainty around due to COVID, it has been a difficult time for all the students. So, I would like to take this opportunity to share my experiences and show you exactly how a day in my life looks like. 5 more minutes, please. Well, unfortunately, that was how many of my days were spent in the lockdown. Snoozing away alarms and lazing around the whole day. That isn't a lot of fun. One positive change that the pandemic has brought for me is that it has forced me to focus on my health. And this particular morning routine is a result of that. So let's restart the day and let me show you my morning routine that helped me get off this rut. I start by getting off the bed and heading towards the window. Sometimes I'm lucky to be greeted by a beautiful sunrise. Then I decide to take a seat at my balcony to either listen to a podcast, read a book, create a to-do list for the day, or capture the beautiful scenery. I ensure that I avoid using my phone during this time, and this helps me freshening up. Then I head back into my room to make the bed and clean the room, which is then followed by a simple workout. It is a basic routine of simple exercises which takes around 15 to 20 minutes, and it is the most important part of my day. What working out does, it fills you up with positive endorphins, and it prepares you in the best possible way to start your day. After a successful workout, it is time for preparing the meals for the day. Honestly speaking, I'm not a foodie, and I'm particularly very lazy towards cooking. So in my first semester here, I had to resort to either eating outside or having frozen pizzas. Both of these options not very good for your health, and by the end of the semester I had run out of options. So it was high time that I started learning how to cook. Over the last few months I've tried intermittent fasting through a protein-rich diet, and then learned how to cook few dishes that helped me achieve this. So let me take you through one of my meal preps. Cut apples, mostly with milk, and a couple of boiled eggs. Simple, healthy and fresh. So I start by preparing the rice and the vegetable curry separately. So while the rice and the vegetable curry cooks, I start preparing my chicken. Marinate them using curd and few spices. I start cooking the chicken few minutes. So I try having all of these meals between 12 to 8 p.m. and then I fast for the rest of the day. This entire morning routine helps me keep my health in check and also prepares me in the best way to take on the day. The apartment is located around 3.5 kilometers away from the university, and as you can see, it is an extremely spacious room with an area of 28 square meters. The kitchen comes fully equipped with a fridge, an oven and also a chimney. And there are also extra seating places which includes a sofa, and a mini dining table. Storage spaces are plenty in the room with multiple cupboards and shelves. The whole setup is really comfortable and makes getting work done very easy. And lastly, my most favorite part of this apartment, the balcony. You get a great view of the surroundings, and witnessing the sunrise from here is simply magical. The apartment also includes a gym and a parking for your bike at the basement. But at the same time, it is also expensive, and also it is situated away from the university, which makes it difficult during winters. Now, before I show you the next room, let me pack my stuff. It is extremely important to clean your accommodation regularly so that you don't have an issue while leaving. Let me take you to the city center where my new accommodation is located. This new room is slightly cheaper than the previous one, but as you can see, it is also very compact in its size, with an area of 18 square meters. In comparison to the previous room, the kitchen doesn't have an oven or a chimney, and also the storage spaces are slightly limited. The attached bathroom does come with a bathtub, but the main advantage of this apartment is the location. This makes everything easily accessible, and also there is a completely different vibe of staying at the heart of the city, with various big events happening here throughout the year. Let's talk about the university and the course that I'm currently studying. Today is the start of a new semester, and the university has organized an orientation for the same. Now, before I take you along for the orientation and show you around the university, I would like to give a brief overview about the course and the application process. The International Automotive Engineering course is focused towards the development of mechatronics and electronic systems of an automobile. The course offers two specializations: vehicle safety and vehicle electronics. It basically attempts to provide you with an overview of various topics that range from core topics like vehicle dynamics and powertrain to upcoming new technologies like machine learning and artificial intelligence. What this does is it provides the student an opportunity to explore the various areas in the development of an automobile, and then based on their interest, they can finalize which area they would like to focus on. Then they can either do a group project, an internship, or maybe a master thesis in that particular topic. There are many automobile companies that are based in Ingolstadt. It provides the students with an opportunity to experience how the industry works. In regards to the application process, there are two aspects. 60% of the weightage is given to your previous grades, whereas 40% weightage is given to an aptitude test, which is based on the documents that are submitted by the applicant. Having prior experience in relevant fields is beneficial, but in no way necessary. The only thing that is important is that you should be open to learn and explore the various topics that are part of this course. All of the further details regarding the course and also the application process can be found on the university website. And in case of an offline class, the required arrangements have been made. There are clear signs all across the campus to guide students through one-way routes. In the classes, the benches have been properly spaced out, and an attendance system has been implemented digitally to ensure that tracking takes place. I personally always preferred attending classes in person rather than online, mainly because of the level of engagement you can have with the professor and your fellow classmates. But now, due to the pandemic, it has forced all of us to adapt to the online way of learning. Initially, it was a bit of a learning curve for both the professors and the students, but over the past few months, everyone has adapted really well. A lot of credit for this has to go to the university because it took them only a month to transition from offline classes to the online platform. And thanks to the proactive steps taken by the university, the transition has been very smooth. Another important aspect of learning is the ability to link what has been taught in the class to the real world. In that way, we, the students of THI, are really fortunate for having access to the lead research and test center for vehicle safety in Germany, Charisma. It provides an opportunity for the students to work here as a research assistant or even do the master thesis and gain hands-on experience to implement things that they have learned as part of their course. I'm currently working here as part of the abusive battery testing team, and I'm currently assisting them in research topics related to various battery technologies. This is a great way to both gain technical knowledge and also to earn money to manage your expenses. Apart from this, the university has many other technical and non-technical groups. One of the cultural groups that I am part of is NICE. It is a student initiative which aims to bring both the international and the German students together for them to network and share cultures. The team provides guidance and support for all the incoming international students and organizes various events and excursions throughout the semester for students to experience different cultures. They also organize language tandem meetups where you can meet new people and improve your language skills. In these difficult times, the team has ensured that all of these events will be taking place virtually so that all the new international students can bond together in these difficult times. Now, there are many other groups in the university that allow students to explore their interest in both technical and non-technical domains. The information regarding the same can be again found in the university website. Now that I've taken you around the university, let me take you around the city of Ingolstadt. The city is very well connected through public transport, but the best way to explore the city is through a bicycle or one of the Voi e-scooters that you can find all across the city. Outside of my studies, I love traveling and exploring new places. Adventure sports is a recent interest of mine, and just last week, I went for my first hike in Germany. We boarded the train to Mittenwald, and with some gorgeous weather around, the ride was simply beautiful. The peak that we aimed to conquer today was Karwendelspitze. And on we set towards it, racing ahead with all the adrenaline and excitement. But things rarely go as per plan. There was heavy snowfall that took place last night, and as we marched higher, the snow started getting deeper. Having never trekked before in snow, every step I took, I felt I was on the verge of slipping. Slowly, all the adrenaline and excitement turned into fear. My feet soon got stuck in the snow, and I couldn't feel my leg. Here we were stuck alone, somewhere in the middle of the mountain, and the peak seemed far away. At this moment, in the silence of the mountains, fear had consumed me. It is then that I took a deep breath and envisioned myself at the top of the mountain, and that gave me the courage to pick myself up. Together, we marched forward, one step at a time, having each other's back, reaching closer with every step, choosing courage over fear, creating memories for a lifetime. And after hiking for 6 grueling hours in the snow, we finally made it. And boy, that view at the top was worth it all. And at the end of this beautiful journey, we had overcome our fear. Travel opens your heart, broadens your mind, and fills your life with stories to tell. Life is such a journey. Travel it well. Finding an accommodation in Ingolstadt, like many places in Germany, is sometimes more difficult than getting an admit. The city of Ingolstadt is known for its high standard of living, which makes renting an accommodation also slightly more expensive. This makes it especially difficult to find an affordable accommodation as a student. The university doesn't offer any on-campus accommodation, so it has to be planned in advance by the students. This is particularly difficult when you're coming here for the first time, and I had faced a similar issue wherein I couldn't find an accommodation for the first month that I was here. The student and work apartments also have a long waiting list, so that didn't work out either. Basically, at the end of every semester, there are students who vacate their rooms. So while vacating, they put a post in these channels, and there's a high chance that you can find a suitable room that meets your requirements. The second tip would be to find an accommodation that you are comfortable with. As the rents are quite high here, I've seen many students making the mistake of choosing the cheapest accommodation and then eventually compromising their studies because of it. I would consider this to be an investment that you're making on yourself. It is very important to prioritize your studies at this time, and if you're able to focus on them properly, you will be able to recover these costs sooner rather than later. Now, let me end by providing you the most important tip for when you come to Germany. It is extremely important for you to come here with an open mind and a will to explore. Culturally, Germany is very different from India, and there was a major culture shock that I faced initially. But over the past year, as I spent more time understanding their culture and the way they live their lives, things slowly started making sense. And it is in this exploration that I've had experiences that I will never forget in my life. Germany provides you with an environment to explore different facets of your life and helps you discover a better version of yourself. Things will be difficult initially, but it is very important for you to take things one step at a time. There's so many things that I've learned over the past year that has improved me as a person in multiple ways. And for that, I will always be grateful. So as long as you come here with an open mind and a will to explore, you will be able to figure out things. Give your dreams a chance. There's an amazing story waiting to be written. To end, I would like to thank Dad and Bharat for giving me this opportunity to create this video, and I hope that this inspires many others to come to Germany and achieve their dreams. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Let us know about your favorite parts in the comment section below. If you want to get featured in this series, write us an email at bharat@bharatingermany.com and we'll get back to you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.